So Jacob is head of machine learning at Meadows. This is his second month in a row, back by popular demand. Now, Alan does all the post-event phone calls, and we got some great feedback from Jacob's last presentation. So, Jacob, the pressure is on now. You are batting 2 for 2. So excited to see what you cover. So over to you.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Good. Awesome. Yeah, pleasure to be back doing the AI Minute again. I put together something that's kind of related to what I've been working on lately. So let me just share my screen and get started. Okay, here we go. All right, so the idea of this one here is to sort of add on to a very common AI use case, which is sort of question answering from documents. So I'm going to show a few examples. Prepared a few examples here. This is just a standard invoice that I got from Google Images. It's a plumbing invoice, and the very common use case now is, you have a document, you want some information from your document, you ask, let's say, ChatGPT or something, some AI for information. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and ask, what is the customer's phone number? Okay, classic. So this function here just calls ChatGPT, gives it the image and the text. I've already run OCR on this. So it should, after a few seconds, spit out its answer. Customer's phone number is 604-451-4066. Got that from up here. I'm not sure the OCR is exactly right, but the idea here is now, well, that's pretty standard these days for AI. But what if we want to sort of locate that in the document? And this would be true if it was, an 80-page document. For the ease of the example, I just showed 1-page document here. So what we can do is we can try to locate it in the document by giving it the OCR. Any standard, this case I ran Google OCR, any standard OCR gives the text and the location of all the text that it detects in the document. And all we're doing here is giving GPT its own answer and the OCR data and saying, hey, can you find this in the document and locate it for me? And in this case, I just have it draw a bounding box in red around where it thinks the information is given the OCR data. And here in this case, it got it right. This is where the phone number is from. I'm going to try one more question. In this case, I noticed that this is about a faucet handle. So I'm going to say, what type of faucet was repaired? Okay. Have it give me an answer in a couple seconds. Sometimes when I give it an image to GPT, it takes a few extra seconds. And in this case, I'm also giving it the OCR. An old style 8-inch handle faucet was repaired. I got that from here, old style 8-inch. And I'm going to have it see if it can find that. Let's see. And here, I found it over here. So this applies to sort of anything that we can run OCR on. In this case, it's handwritten. Sometimes there's old manuals. I tried this with a fridge manual also because it happened to me this week. I had to find something in my fridge manual. So here's just an example page from fridge manual. This document's actually like 100 pages or something. And I can ask it another question like, what does turbo mode button do? Okay. Or turbo cool, maybe I should have asked. Let's see if it could still get it even though I gave it the wrong text. I said turbo mode instead of turbo cool. Might not get it. but we'll see. And this is a pretty kind of standard AI operation, sort of giving here, turbo cool button, still got it. Which, it's like giving it a bunch of information, documents, maybe some knowledge base, asking it for some information. And here, all we're asking it to do in the case of like a PDF or some type of PDF-based knowledge base is asking it to locate it for you and show you where in the document it got that from. In this case, here we go. It was able to locate exactly where in the text of the document. And this is true even if the document is an image or it's not a text-based PDF. It should be able to do that based on the OCR. So that's something I thought was kind of cool and relevant to our product, and pretty interesting application.
Wow, thank you, Rich. And if anyone has any questions specifically about this, Rich, if you could stick around and maybe keep your eyes on the chat.